Here's another little video with the weanling stud colt. He's been weaned for about a week, and this is just the natural progression. This is a really nice little stud colt, and we just try to bring them along without overloading their brains, but we want them to get better every day. So we're going to catch him, and then we're just going to lead him out of his stall. When he'll lead in and out of his stall pretty good, that's when we'll start working him outside. But I'm not going to drag him out of here. I'm going to let him find it. And it'll go something like this. Hey kiddo, how's it going, huh? There you go. There you go. When you get it close, get it tied. You can make it smaller after it's on there. You sure don't want it falling off. Now, before I take him out of here, I'll see if I can get a step or two out of him. And if I can, I'll pet him. Put my finger in his mouth, get him to relax. Now I'm going to walk around to the side, and I want his shoulder. There, that's good. I want his shoulder again. There, that's good. Now if I want his hind foot, I'm going to pick straight up. Just like if I was riding. Well, now I'll just go to his shoulder here. Touching his right jaw, I want his left front foot. Right there. It came. Give him a pat. Rub him all over while you're at it. Now, if I pick straight up, I'm not going to knock his hindquarters away. I want him following that feel. And I want the feel to be as close to the saddle work as I can get it, even from this early stage. So if I pick up and back, it'll emulate pulling to my hip bone. Hopefully. We'll see what we got here. Up and back. There's the hindquarters. Left and right. There's a step back. Give him a pet. Give him a pet. So we'll go left and right for backup, out to the side for the shoulder, and up and back for the hip. There. We'll wait. I'm touching his right jaw. I want his left front foot to come to me. And I'm just going to wait for him. There it is. I'm going to pet him. I'm going to pick up and back and get that inside hind leg. We'll wait. If he moves his shoulder, that's not a bad thing. But what I'm looking for is for this inside hind leg to step under, just like that. And I'll give him a pet. And pretty quick, he'll differentiate between up for the inside hind leg or out for the shoulder or for the directional front leg. And left and right will be back up. There. Give him a pat on the jaw. Ask him for a forward step. Pull pressure means forward. We'll wait. I'm just a tree. And right there, he took a step forward. Well, since we got the hip and we got the shoulder and we got him to back up and we got him to go forward off pull pressure, we're gonna see if we can lead him out of here. Pull pressure means forward. It should be that easy. Now we're going to spin this around. Now I want his right front foot, so I'll touch his left jaw. Just like that. Now we'll bring him forward again. Pull pressure means forward. Good. I stop, he stops. From the very beginning. Left and right. He backed up. That's good. That's real good. I'm going to pick up and get this hindquarters. There. And then left and right. Now I'm going to pet him again. I'm going to pick up and get the hindquarters here. We'll wait. I'm just picking up. I want his hind foot right here to step under himself. I'm not going to hit his body. I don't want to scare his body parts away. I want him following a feel and reading my intentions, even from this young age. But if I pick up, it seems like it kind of blocks the shoulder a little bit and causes the hindquarters to step over. Doesn't have to be perfect, he's just a little baby. Now that we've let him out of his stall and we started moving him around out here, we're going to use this flag as a tool. So I'm going to rub him with the flag. And I want him to stand still. This is how we get that patience and focus started even at this young age. If he moved around, I would just yield his hindquarters and pet him. I'd find something to reward him for instead of something to punish him for. And that's kind of the key to it. If they're doing something you don't want them to do, modify that so it turns into a task that you can reward them for. And then now we're educating instead of punishing. And that'll go a long ways towards helping you with these babies. Because they will shut down if you start jerking and pulling on them. Now I want this horse to go forward now. I'm not going to, even though we have a little bit of pull pressure in place, that means forward, I'm going to start incorporating this flag like it was my legs. If we can keep this groundwork as close to saddle work as possible, riding is just one more thing. So if this was my legs, I would tap this horse right where the cinch goes, and that would cause forward motion. I can reinforce that with pull pressure if I need to, but I don't want to. I want this horse to come forward if I tap it in the belly and I think forward. My intentions being what I come up with first. First I think, then I plan, then I do. So I'm going to think forward, I'm going to plan it, I'm going to do that by tapping him in the belly with my foot. Now I'm going to implement that plan and see if we can cause forward motion. I'm thinking forward. Now I'm going to tap that belly until I get a step. You don't know what this means. Now, if I need to reinforce this, I can put pull pressure on him like that. There's that front step. Eventually, I won't have to put pull pressure on him to get a forward step. Now I'm thinking forward. I'm going to tap him in the belly. Now I'm going to reinforce that with pull pressure. There's 2 steps. I'm going to pet him. He gets rewarded for trying. That's important. We're going to do it again. I'm going to think forward. I'm going to tap him in the belly. I'm increasing that just a little. Now I'm going to reinforce that with pull pressure. There. 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 Petty. With our goal being him walking forward and all the way around us. I'm thinking forward. I'm going to tap him in the belly. There, he took a step forward. I'll leave him alone. And I didn't pull on his head that time. Thinking forward. Tap him in the belly. I'm a tree. The pull pressure came upon him when he backed up now. There, 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 there. Inside hind leg. Lick it and chew it. Give him a pat. That's how we're going to introduce the forward motion to him. I'll probably work with him for another half an hour or so and get both sides. But that should get you started. That's how I introduce it. And I don't bring them out of their stall until they'll follow that pull pressure out. And reward the slightest try. Pretty quick, when you just look where your cinch goes, he'll step forward by reading your intentions. It's not that foreign. That's how Mom talked to him. And hope that gives you an idea. If you're getting anything out of these videos and you're watching them on YouTube, I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe to my YouTube channel, Equine Kindergarten, and hit like and share. If you're watching these videos on Facebook, I'd really appreciate it if you would follow me on Facebook, Butch Mowdy, and hit like and share again. Neither one of those, none of those things cost any money, and they really help out. Thank you. Bye.